Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation today is Gauri Bairagan Mahalla Tija. Peiarai din char hai, har har likh paya. Sobhavanti nar hai, Gurmukhe gun gaya. Pevakade gun sammilai, Sahore vas paya. Gurmukh sahaj samaniya, har har man paya. Sasare paiye pirvasai, kaho kit vid paiye. Ape niranjan alakh hai, ape mein laiye rahao. Ape hi prabh deh mat, har naam ਧਿਆਈਐ ਵਡਭਾਗੀ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਮਿਲੈ ਮੁਖੇ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਪਾਈਐ ਹਉ ਮੈਂ ਦੁਬਿਧਾ ਬਿਨਸ ਜਾਏ ਸਹਜੇ ਸੁਖ ਸਮਾਈਐ ਸਭ ਆਪੇ ਆਪ ਵਰਤਦਾ ਆਪੇ ਨਾਏ ਲਾਈਐ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਗਰਬ ਨ ਪਾਇਓ ਅਗਿਆਨ ਇਆਣੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰ ਸੇਵਾ ਨਾ ਕਰੈ ਫਿਰ ਪਛੁਤਾਣੇ ਗਰਭ ਜੋਨੀ ਵਾਸ ਪਾਇੰਦੇ ਗਰਭੇ ਗਲ ਜਾਣੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕਰਤੇ ਏਵੈ ਭਾਵਦਾ ਮਨਮੁਖ ਪਰਮਾਣੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਹਰ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਲੇਖ ਲਿਖਾਇਆ ਤੁਰ ਮਸਤਕ ਪੂਰਾ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਨਾਮ ਧਿਆਇਆ ਭੇਟਿਆ ਗੁਰ ਸੂਰਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਿਤਾ ਮਾਤਾ ਹਰਿ ਨਾਮ ਹੈ ਹਰ ਬੰਦਪ ਬੀਰਾ ਹਰ ਹਰ ਬਖਸ਼ ਮਿਲਾਏ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੀਰਾ. So the passage begins by talking about the transient nature of our existence. And in Gurmat, our existence, our material existence in this world has often been likened to life, to the life of a girl or a bride-to-be who is living in her father's home, and that is called a peka. So the Guru is saying, Peiarai din char hai, har har likh paya. So in this world, which is the parental home, life is transient. It is transient. Char din char, doesn't last forever. Just like a girl, once she grows to a certain age, prepares to move on to her husband's house. Likewise, we do the same. And that's why he calls it Peiarai din char hai. Peiarai peke. Short-lived. Har har likh paya. Likh, hukam. This is the way it is. This is the law that governs our existence, our coming and our going. So there you go. You're here in a transient life, short-lived, and so therefore there is an opportunity to do something. What might that be? Sobhavanti nar hai gurmukh gun gaya. Praiseworthy is that mind or person who has cultivated divine virtues. Sobhavanti nar hai gurmukh gun gaya. The word here is gaya. Translators of Gurbani have decided to use gaya to mean to inculcate. We would suggest that gaya, gun gaya, should be taken to mean literal singing as well as its inner meaning, which is harmony, melodic harmony. Gun gaya, kirtan. So, Sobhavanti nar hai, Gurmukh gun gaya. That person who has actually sung literally as well as figuratively are praiseworthy. So that's the purpose. We have a short life. Sing the praises, literally as well as figuratively. Cultivate virtue. That's what you're supposed to do. And then what happens? Pevakade gun samle sahore vasapaya. In other words, if you do this in this life, you're assuring yourself of a place in the groom's heart, meaning the self, the creator within. Now, this is also taken literally to mean that there is some place out there, which is the place of the in-law, the self, but actually that place is right here within. And then doing this, the Guru guided. You have to be guided by the Guru. Become intuitively aware of the self that is dwelling within us. And they find that fact pleasing. Gurmukh sahaj samanya har har man bhaya. And now here comes the central message. Sasure paiye pirvase kaho kit bid paiye. Here's the question that has already been responded to. This is the central, the rahau. And you will see what the pir really means, or the sasur. The husband master is present in the parental home as well as in the home of its father. Here you go. What that means is that the self permeates not only the seen world but the unseen world. So the Guru is asking me, tell me, by which prescription or method can the unblemished and the formless husband be found? Kaho kit bid paiye. Because you're dealing with a self that is boundless. It is not an entity in the sense that you understand things outside. How do I? What is the prescription? Kit bid method. What technique? Because aap niranjan alag hai, aape milaiye. How do I? What technique do I find? And the Guru saying, the self knows to give you the way. So you have to have faith in the wisdom of the Guru, and you will pave out the way for yourself. It's a progression that will lead you there. Ape hi prab dehe mati har naam tyaiya. So when the mind brings it attention, it is bestowed with wisdom, or the other way around. When you turn to Guru wisdom, the mind shifts its attention to the Har self within. Vadapagi Satgur Milai Mukhe Amrit Paiya. Here's the solution. Vadapagi, the fortunate. Vadapag means ones who have been fulfilled, but it's used here to denote fortunate. It is a matter of great fortune to find the Satgur and to imbibe its wisdom. That is the nectar of Amrit. Mukh Amrit Paiye. The analogy is of drinking the elixir, but it means imbibing the wisdom of the Guru. And the wisdom of the Guru removes the double-mindedness of the ego. How me dubda birs jaye, sahaje sukh samaiya. The double-mindedness is simply dual awareness. We mistake ourselves for this ego, whereas we are really the self sitting behind the ego. We need to realize that. And once we do with Guru wisdom, then one feels a sense of intuitive ease and bliss. Manmukh garb na payo agyan iyane. Satguru seva na kare fir pacho tane. The Guru always gives you a contrast. First, the method is explained, and then it talks about the polar opposite, the manmukh. Garb na payo agyan iyane. Agyan iyane, the mind is iyana, uninformed and blind because it is uninformed. In other words, it's ignorant. It is ignorant because of ego consciousness. Garab means pride, self-pride. Because of self-pride, the manmukh remains uninformed and without wisdom. Because the manmukh does not turn to the Satgur sev na karehi, phir pachotane, the manmukh is filled with repentance at the end of the day. So the fact is that ego pride is what ties us down to the cycle of birth and death. And the Guru concludes in his graciousness, this is very graceful. Mere karte eve pavada manmukh paramane. It's not condemning the manmukh. The Guru is saying this is all the play of the Creator. We are all playing our roles. This is the way the will is. Mere har prab lekh likhaya ture mustak pura. So we have an inviolable destiny, and the Creator in its wisdom has scripted its foundation. In other words, we have been given a structure. We've been placed here within the context of a cosmic system. And har har naam te aaya petiya gur sura. Our goal is to meet that enlightened warrior, the Gur. The Gur is a sura, in order to turn the attention of the mind within. We have to learn that art. Mera pita mata har naam hai, har banda pabira. This is really a tribute to knowledge. The Guru is saying that my father, my mother, my friend, my brother is Harinam, knowledge of the self. That is the virtues that I need to understand. On that note, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.